Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 Extended in a session May-June 2024 Paper 2-1. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1, the diagram shows two sides of the parallelogram ABCD. Find the coordinates of point D. A, B, C. We don't know about D. Okay, so since it is a parallelogram, so the length of AB and the length of CD is same. The length of BC and AD is same. Okay, let me find out this length. This is, okay, this point till this point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 units is this length. All right, and this length is 1, 2, 3, 4 units, 6 units and 4 units. All right, so from this length is also gonna be 6 units and this length would be 4 units. Okay, from this point 6 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The x coordinate should be -3. Let me figure out the y coordinate. Okay, this length is 4 units. Yes, so the 4 units are 1, 2, 3 and 4. The point D is over here, which is -3 and 7. So the coordinates of point D are -3 and 7. How we get -3 and 7? The length of AB is 6 units and the length of BC is 4 units, right? So from B to D, this length is also 6 units. If this length is 6 units, this length is also 6 units, right? So let me draw this and explain you guys one more time. Here is a point D, right? This is D. Okay, so this is 6 units from -7 to -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So DC, this should be 6 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? This length is 4 units, right? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this length is also 4 units, 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? Question number 2, Geeta has a box of toys. She picks a toy at random from the box. The probability that she picks a wooden toy is 0.6. Probability of wooden toy is 0.6. Part A, work out the probability that she does not pick a wooden toy. That is 1 minus probability of wooden toy. This is 1 minus 0.6. That is equals to 0.4. Now for part B, a table contains 3 types of toys: wooden, plastic or metal. Type of toys, okay, number of toys and the probability. The wooden probability is 0.6, which we have given, right? Now the probability of non-wooden toys can be a plastic toy and can be a metal toy. So they are 14, 14, so they are the same. So the probability of the toys that are plastic or metal, this probability is 0.4. If the number of toys are same, then you have to divide it by 2. So this probability is 0.2, this probability is 0.2. All right, now we have to find the number of wooden toys. Okay, how we get this? So if we pick the plastic one, so the probability of the plastic toy is equals to how many plastic toys? 14 plastic toys divided by the total toys. So this, you will get the total toys would be equals to 14 divided by its probability, which is 0.2. 14 divide 0.2, this is 70. So the total number of toys are 70 are the total toys. All right, so the toys are wooden, plastic and metal. So 70 minus 14 and minus 14, this is the wooden toys. Okay, take away 14, take away 14, 42 are the wooden toys. Question number 3, the table shows some information about two sequences, the nth term and the fifth term, sequence A and sequence B. Part A, complete the table. So we have given the nth term for both sequences. We have to find the fifth term. So this is 60 minus 4 into 5. Just n is replacing with 5. 5 square minus 300. This is 60 minus 4 times 5 or 5 times 4 is 20. This is going to be 40. All right, and this is 25, take away 300. From 300, when you subtract 25, this is 275 and the sign is negative. The table is completed. Now for part B, find the smallest positive number in sequence B. Smallest, and it should be a positive number. As you can see in sequence B, if you put n equals to 5, you will get a negative number. So what would be n square? And it's subtracted from 300, you will get a positive one. So 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, all of them will be negative. 3 square, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 91. So the square should be more than 300. So which number square is more than 300? Let me check 15. No. Okay, let me check at 18. Yes, 18 square. What about 17? This is less. Yeah, you will get a negative number. 18 square is more. Yes. So at n is equals to 18, we have 18 square minus 300. 18 square is 324 minus 300. This would be equals to 24. So the smallest positive number is 24 for the sequence B. Question number 4. Find the greatest odd number that is a factor of 140 and a factor of 210. So here we have to list all the factors of 140 and 210. Let me start with 140. The factors of 140 is 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 14, 20, 28, 35, 70 and 140. These are the factors of 140. Now let me list the factors of 210. These are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 14, 15, 21, 30, 35, now 42, 70, 105 and 210. Now we have to pick the greatest odd number that is a factor of both. Now pick the in both of the factors, pick the common factors which are odd. So 1 is a common factor that is odd. 3 is no, okay. 5 is odd common factor. Okay, 7 is an odd common factor. For 10, 14, these are the even numbers. 15, 21, 30, 35. 35 is the odd factor. 70 is the odd factor, but 70 is the even number. Yeah, so these are the odd factor. 2, 4, 10, 14, 20, 28, 70, and these are the even number. This is odd, but these are not in both. 3 is not in both. 15 is not in both. 21 is not in both. Okay, so these are the odd common factors. Now we have to pick the greatest one. Greatest one is obviously 35. Question number 5, calculate part A. The cube root of 343 minus square root of 40.96, which is 5 by 2 or 5 by 3. Sorry, 3 by 5, or we can say 0.6. The next one is bracket 192 plus 4 times 16 bracket to the power of 1.25, 1024. Right. Question number 6. The diagram shows 5 kites, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that are concurrent to the kite A, B, C, D. Okay, so there's a kite A, B, C and D. These are 5 kites. These 5 kites are concurrent to this kite. They are concurrent, right? Each kite is joined to the next kite along one edge. Okay, angle this is 40, and B, D, C, E, D, C and E, this is a straight line. Okay, find the value of x. All right, since this is a straight line, It means this angle is equals to 180 degree. So this 180 is split into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 portions, right? So what is each angle? 180 degree divided by 6. 6 times 3 is 18 and 0. So each angle is 30 degree. This angle is 30, this angle is 40. So these two angles 30 and 40. And we know that in a kite, this angle and this angle, they are same angles, right? So we have 40 plus 30 plus some x plus some x. This sum is equals to 360 degree because it is a quadrilateral. The sum of all angles add up to 360. This is 2x and this is 360, take away 70 because 40 and 30 is 70. So what would be x? From 360 take away 70, 290. So in 290 it is divided by 2. 290 divided by 2 is 145. So the x value is 145 degrees. You guys can see this angle is 145 and 145. As we know that all the rest of the 5 kites are concurrent to this kite, so means all of them have the same angles. So it means this kite has angle 40. Here this is 145, this is 145, and this angle is 30. Same is the case for this. This triangle is, this is 40, this is 30, this x is 145, and the other side is also 145. So that angle is 145 degrees. Now for question number 7, the diagram shows a shape made from a triangle JKL and a semicircle with a diameter JL is the diameter of the semicircle, right? JKL is an isosceles right angle triangle. It is a right angle triangle and it is isosceles. Isosceles triangle is a triangle having two sides and two angles are same, right? So this side and this side, these two sides are same, and this angle must be equal. Okay, the two sides JK and JL are equal. Part A, calculate the area of this shape, the whole shape, its area. Area of this right angle triangle and area of a semicircle. So area of a shape is equals to area of a right angle triangle, which is half base times height. The base and the height. The base is 12.8 and the height is also 12.8. Plus area of a semicircle. Area of a circle is pi r square. Area of a semicircle is pi radius square divided by 2. So what would be the radius? We have given the diameter, which is 12.8. So the radius is diameter divided by 2. Okay, this is 12.8 divided by 2, that is gonna be 6.4. So the radius is 6.4. This is 6.4 square, pi r square by 2. Simplify. 12.8 square divided by 2, 81.92, and we have 6.4 square times it by pi and divided by 2. This is 64.34 plus 64.34. Okay, add this up into 81.92, 146.3 if I round it to 146.3 centimeter square. Part B, calculate the parameter of this shape. Parameter of this shape is this length JK, KL, this we have to figure out, and this arc length. This would be the parameter, right? Okay, so first consider the right angle triangle JKL. The two legs are given. Let's find out the hypotenuse by using a Pythagoras theorem. The hypotenuse is KL. Its square equals to the sum of square of the other two legs of the triangle, right? So KL, this is gonna be 12.8 square and its square root. Okay, so this is 12.8 square, times it by 2, take its square root. This is gonna be 18.10. KL is 18.10 centimeter. We have done with KL. Now let me find this arc length. arc length is radius. Okay, it's not arc length. This is a circumference of this semicircle. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, but for semicircle 2 pi r divided by 2, so just pi r is a circumference of the circle, right? J L, which is a circumference, which is pi times radius. So pi and the radius is 6.4. We have already done this. So the parameter is, okay, JK, which is 12.8, JKL, which is 18.10, plus 6.4 pi. Okay, 18. Yes, this quantity add up with 12.8, add up with 6.4 pi, 51.00, or simply we can round this to 51.01 centimeter. Question number 8. These are first 5 terms of the sequence. Find an expression for the nth term. Okay, let's see the difference between the term. In 11, if I add 7, you will get 18. 18 plus 7 is 25. 25 plus 7 is 32. 32 plus 7 is 39. So this is arithmetic progression because it has a common difference. Its nth term an would be a plus n minus 1 into d. A is the first term, which is 11, plus n minus 1 into d is the common difference. This is 11 plus 7n minus 7. 7n and 11 take away 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's 4 plus 4. That would be the nth term. Question number 9. The value of the car is $8,000. Each year, the value of the car decreases exponentially by 25%. Calculate the value of this car after 3 years. Exponential decay. It has a formula that n equals to n naught into 1 minus I to the power t. Okay, so the value of the car we have to find. Let's say n. N naught is the initial value, which is $8,000. 1 minus decay rate is decrease rate, exponential decrease rate is 25, and percent dividing by 100, and the time is 3 years. Let me simplify this. So 25 over 100, 1 subtract answer, and to the power 3, and times 8,000. 3,375. This would be the value of the car after 3 years. Question number 10. Amir invests $1,500 in an account. The account pays compound interest at a rate of R% per year. At the end of 8 years, the value of his investment is this much. Find the value of R. Compound interest has a formula A equals to P into 1 plus R to the power T. Amount is 1,656.73. In investment is 1,500. 1 plus interest rate we have to find divided by 100. We have to solve for R only, not in terms of percent, right? So divided by 100. Okay, and T is 8 years. All right. Now first divided by 1,500. 1656. 1656, yes. 0.73 divided by 1,500 equals to 1 plus R over 100 to the power of 8. Simplify. 1656.73 divide 1,500 is 1.1045. This is gonna be 1 plus R over 100 to the power 8. Okay, now taking the power 1 over 8 on both sides, or the 8th root we can say. Now take its power 1 by 8. So this is 1.0125. 1 plus R over 100. This is cancelled out. Subtract 1. 1.0125 minus 1. is r over 100 minus 1. Okay, then r over 100, this is gonna be 0.0125. So r is going to be times it by 100, 1.25%. So r is interest rate is 1.25. Question number 11. Find the inequalities that satisfy the unshaded region R. That satisfy this region R. So what is this solid line? This solid line is x is equals to 1. Okay, this line is y is equals to 6. Okay, and what is that line? Okay, 1 1 2 2 3 3, we have 4 4 5 5. So y equals to x. Yes, this line is y equals to x. Okay, the three inequalities. The first one we can say, and this solid line y equals to 5, x equals to 5. This is, wait, I messed up. This line is y equals to 1, and this line is y equals to 5. Okay, this is y equals to x, and this is x equals to 6. I messed up, students. Let me explain you one more time. We have this line which is x is equals to 6. Okay, we have this line is y equals to 1. We have this line as well, which is y equals to 5, right? And the last line, this line we have is y equals to x, right? Okay, now we have 4 lines. Let's see. So first is, this is x equals to 6. Yeah, it's a dotted one, not it is exactly equal. So the values of x are less than 6. We can say x is less than 6. This is the first inequality. Now the y value, the solid line y equals to 1 and y equals to 5. These are two solid lines, right? So the y values are between 1 and 5 and with equalities. 1 is less than equals to y is less than equals to 5, right? Now this one, the y value is less than x. Y is less than x. Question number 12. Solve the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working. All right. Let me simplify the first equation by making the same denominators. Make the same denominators. This denominator is 1, this denominator is 1. Make it 2. 3x over 2. How can I make this denominator 2? By multiplying by 2. 5 times 2 is 10 over 2y. 5 times 2 is 10 over 2. So this is going to be 3x plus 10y equals to 10. Right? This is my equation 1 and that is my equation number 2. All right. Now we can see, okay, the x coefficients we have. All right. So this is 4 and this is 3. So we have the first equation 3x plus 10y equals to 10. The second equation is 4x minus 3y equals to 46. If I multiply my first equation by 4 and my second equation by negative 3, this 3 and 4 to get rid of x. Why I'm multiplying? I want to get rid of x. I want to use the method of elimination. So I'm multiplying the equations with the opposite coefficients of x. If you want to cancel the y, then multiply the first equation by 3 and the second by 10, the opposite coefficients, right? Okay, let's do this. So 3 times 4 is 12x plus 10 times 4 is 40, y equals to 40. 4 times 3 is negative 12x. Negative times negative is positive. 3 times 3 is 9y. And what is 3 times 46? 3 times 46, 138. Negative 138. Let me add up. This is cancelled out. Okay, so 40 plus 9 is 49y, and 40 take away 128 is minus 98. So y would be equals to minus 98 divided by 49. So y is negative 2. We have done with the y value, which is negative 2. Now substitute this y value into your first equation or second equation. This is your choice. Let me substitute over here. 4x minus 3 into y is minus 2 equals to 46. 4x plus 3 times 2 is 6 equals to 46. 4x is going to be 46, take away 6. This is 40. So x is gonna be 40 over 4, which is equals to 10. So x is equals to 10. Question number 13. The diagram shows a cyclic quadrilateral. Find the value of P. For cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles add up to 180. The first statement we are going to use. Okay. Opposite angles add up to 180 degree. 4m and 5m, these are the opposite angles. So we can add 4m plus 5m, and this is gonna be 180 degree. So 4 plus 5, this would be 9m is 180 degree. And m is going to be 180 degree over 9. 9 times 2 is 18. This is 20. So m is 20 degree. Right, we have done with m value. Now, to get the p value, we know that sum of all angles of a quadrilateral add up to 360, sorry. Okay, the next concept, sum of all angles of quadrilateral add up to 360 degree. All right, so let me add them up. P is the angle, 4m is the angle, 5m is angle, and 4m plus 38. This sum is 360 degree. This is P. Let me simplify all of them. 4 times 2, 2 times 4 is 8 and 0. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 4 is 8 and 0 plus 38. This is 360. Okay. This is 80 plus 100 plus 80 plus 38. P equals to 360 degree. Take away 298 minus 298. Sorry, 360 minus 298. 62 degrees. So P angle is 62 degree. This is 62, right? Question number 14. The diagram shows a circle with a radius of 9 centimeter. Calculate the area of the shaded major sector. Okay. Okay, the whole circle is 360. So what is this sector? From, okay, so basically the shaded one we have to find. The area of the shaded is area of a circle minus the area of the unshaded one, right? So this shaded area is area of circle, the whole circle area, minus area of sector. There is a sector, right? Area of a circle is pi r square. Pi times radius, its square. And area of a sector is theta over 360 degree pi r square. Okay, let me simplify this. So we can say 48 over 360 multiply by pi multiply by 9 times 9 is 81 plus pi times 81 because 9 square is 81. This is 2. Let me do this again. 48 over 360 multiply by pi, multiply by 9 square, okay, multiply by -1, yeah, and then add this thing, which is 81 pi. This is 220.5, 220.539, or 220.5 centimeter square. Question number 15. Write this number as a fraction in its simplest form. You must show all your working. Okay, so whenever you have such type of recurring decimal, so you can say, let's suppose x is equals to that number 0.1, 4 and 6. All right, so first we have to suppose that this number is x. So the first step, we have to bring this decimal, the number which is not recurring, before the decimal point. So this is just one number, so we have to times it by 10, right? Times by 10, because this is just one number. Okay, so when we are times it by 10, we have 10 times x is 10x, and what is 10 times 0.1464646, 1.4646 recurring, right? Now these are the recurring numbers, 46 and 46. All right, now since there are two recurring digits, 4646, so we are not multiplying by 100 this time, 10 this time, because 10 has only one zero. We are multiplying it by 100, because 100 has two zeros and they are two recurring digits. Now multiplying by 100, so 10 times 100 is 1000 x, and this times it by 100, this is 146.4646 recurring. Okay, now we have to subtract it. From 1000 take away 10, this is 990x. From this number take away 1.4646, this is 145. So what is x? X is going to be 145 over 990. 145 over 990 in its simplest form is 29 over 198. 29 divided by 198. This is in the simplest form. We have to write down as a fraction in its simplest form. Question number 16, part A. In the Venn diagram, shade the region M complement intersection with N complement. This is the set M, and its complement is the outer one. And this is N, and its complement is the outer one. So what is its intersection? Intersection is other than these two sets. This would be the shaded intersection. You have to shade it. Let me show you guys. Okay. The outer portion only, other than these two sets. You're not supposed to shade the inside. Alright. Now for part B, find number of elements. N means the number of elements in B intersection A complement union C. So first let me solve what is A complement. Okay, A complement, where is set A? This is set A, right? A complement is the number which is outside of A. This is outside of A, 3, 4, 9, 20. This can be 3, 4, 9 and 20. This is A complement. Now A complement union with C. A complement, its union with C. Okay, A complement and its C union with C. This is a set C. So A complement is 3, 4, 9 and 20. and its union with the set C is 18, 10, 4, 9. You guys can see this is a set C, the whole set C. So A complement and its union with C is going to be 3, 4, 9, 3, 4, 9, 4 and 9, 10, 18 and 20. So we have done with A complement union with C. Now B intersection with this set. B is 3, 4, 16 and 10. B intersection with A complement union C. So set B is 3, 4, 16 and 10. Yeah, the set B is 3, 4, 10 and 16. 16 and 10, okay. And its intersection with 3, 4, 9, 10, 18 and 20. Okay, 3 is a common, 4 is common, 16, no, 10 is common. So 3, 4 and 10. Okay, so let me add them up. So 3 plus 4 is plus 10. 3 plus 4 is 7 and 7 plus 10 makes 17. So the number is 17 in this set. Question number 17. Calculate the area of the triangle ABC. Okay, area of a triangle has a formula. Half the two sides. The product of two sides 6.7 and 5.9 and sine of angle between these two products, which is 81 degree. This is pretty simple. Just do the simple calculation. So sine 81 degrees times by 5.9 times by 6.7 divided by 2. This is 19.5 to 2 or 19.5 centimeter square. Question number 18. The diagram shows the graph of this function, a cubic function from -3 to 1.5. By drawing the suitable line, show the equation. Solve this equation. Okay, when they are equal, suitable line we have to draw. So x cube y 4x square minus 2. It means y is equals to 2x. This is the line. So if we can say y equals to mx plus c, the y-intercept is 0, y equals to mx plus c. So y equals to 2x plus 0. The y-intercept is 0 and the slope is 2. When the y-intercept is 0, the y-intercept is 0 over here. The slope is rise over run. Rise is 2 units, 1 unit and 2 unit, and the run is just 1 unit. So the 1 unit is over here. This is the next point. Let me draw this line and solve it. Solve means at what point it cuts the curve, right? So let's see at what point it cuts the curve. At this point and at this point. Okay, so this is minus 0.5 in the middle. This is negative 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Minus 0.55, yes. And the other one is, this is 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.85. 0.85. Question number 19, factorize completely, part A. So 12 and 75, what is common? 3 is common. 3 times 4 is 12 and 12 over 3 is 4 and 75 over 3 is 25. Okay, so this is 4m square minus 25d square. Okay, so this is 3. Okay, so we can write this down 3 2m whole square minus 5t whole square. Difference of square, a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. 2m plus 5t and 2m minus 5t. This would be the solution. Okay, 3 is a factor 2m plus 5t and 2m minus 5t. All right. Now for part B, okay, xy, y and x over here. Let me arrange this. Xy plus 5x plus 15 plus 3y. Let me take x common from the first two terms. Y plus 5 is left. 3 is common. 3 times 5 is 15 plus y is left. Factors are x plus 3 and 5 plus y or y plus 5. Okay, x plus 3 and y plus 5. Question number 20. Solve this equation for x is between 0 to 360 degree. We can say 8 sine x is 1 minus 6. So sine x is gonna be minus 5 over 8. So here sine is negative. Using the cast rule C, A, S and T. Sine is positive in first and second quadrant. Sine is negative in the third and the fourth quadrant. Okay, so for the third quadrant we use x plus 180 degree and here we use x minus 360 degree. Okay, let's find out the values. Now we can say x is going to be sine inverse of 5 over 8. Okay, sine inverse 5 by 8, 38.68. This is 38.68. Now sine is negative in third quadrant. So x value is going to be in this value, add 180. 38.68 add 180. 218.7 degrees. Sine is also negative in the fourth quadrant. It is also negative in fourth quadrant. So the x is going to be this value minus 360. 38.68 minus 360. Okay, 38.68 minus 360. Sorry, it is 360 minus x. So it's positive. 321.3 degrees. These are the two solutions and they are in the given range 0 to 360 degree. Question number 21. The diagram shows a cuboid. Okay. We have given HG, EH, EF. Calculate the angle between CE and the base C, D, H and G. Okay, for this let me find out the diagonal of this, the base of the cuboid. As you can see, if I draw the base of the cuboid over here, let's say this is the base of the cuboid. This is C, this is G, this is H and this is D. Okay, let me solve for CH. As we know, this length is 4 and this is 9.1, this is 9.1, 9.1 and 9.1. This is 9.1. All right, because it is a cuboid, so the base is a rectangular, yeah, 4 and 9.1. Okay, let me solve the diagonal CH. This is going to be the square root of 4 square plus 9.1 square. I'm using the formula of Pythagoras theorem over here because it is a right angle triangle. Okay, let me solve for CH. 4 square plus 9.1 square, square root of answer. The answer is going to be 9.940. 9.94 centimeter is CH. All right. Now the next step is we have done with CH. So this CH and let me show you guys EC, this makes again a right angle triangle. Let me draw this. Okay, this is C, this is H is at the right angle, and we have E. So we have to find the CE makes the angle with the base. So this would be the angle. This the angle we are going to solve. Let's say this angle is theta. We have done with CH, which is 9.94. We have EH 6.5. Let me solve for this angle. What is that angle? So as you can see, we have opposite and adjacent. So use a tangent. Tangent of theta, opposite is 6.5 and adjacent side is 9.94. So theta is tangent inverse of 6.5 and 9.94. You will get the value for that angle theta. Okay, 6.5 divided by answer, tangent inverse of answer, 33.18. 33.18 degrees, rounded to 33.2 is the angle CE makes with the base. Question number 22. Bag A and bag B each contain red counters and blue counters only. Stephen picks a counter at random from bag A and Jen picks a counter at random from bag B. Both bags have counters and their colors are red and blue, right? The probability that Stephen picks red counter is 0.4. Okay, the probability that Stephen and Jen both picks red counter is 0.25. Find the probability that Stephen and Jen both picks blue counters. All right. Stephen picks the counter at random from A and Jen picks a counter at random from B. So keep this in mind. Stephen only picks from A and Jen only picks from B. The probability that Stephen picks red counter is 0.4. It means the probability of red in bag A, this is 0.4. And the probability of blue in bag A, this is 1 minus 0.4. This is 0.6. Yes. Okay. Now, bag A and bag B both have red and blue counters. So, bag A probability is done for red and for blue. Now, the next statement, it says the probability that both pick red counters. Both red counter, bag A and bag B. It means probability of red from A multiply the probability of red from B. This is 0.25. We know this, which is equals to 0.4 times the probability of red from B is 0.25. Let me solve. What is the probability of red counter in bag B? 0.25 divide 0.4. 0.25 over 0.4. This is 0.625. This is a probability of red in bag B. Okay, so the probability of red in B bag is 0.625. So the probability of blue in bag B is 1 minus 0.625. 1 minus answer 0.375. This is 0.375. Okay, with the help of this, we can easily get the probability of the red and the blue counters in both bags. All right. Now the question is find the probability, and Stephen and Jen both picks the blue counters. The blue counters from bag A and the blue counter from bag B. You have to product the two probabilities. Okay. Probability of blue counter from A times the probability of blue from B. This is 0.6 times 0.375. 0.375 multiply 0.6. This is 0.22 and 5. That is the probability. All right. So that is the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in a comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.